I'm sitting on a goddamn. Oh my God. Good evening. Good evening. Sorry, I'm late. I had to spend some time with my grandmother today, and Lord, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. She be 90 years old next year, but we went on and celebrated her birthday this year, and it's just a blessing. And she called me 8 o'clock this morning and told me she wanted to spend the day with me, and it made me feel good. So I've been out with her all day. And it's funny because she told me that thanks for taking me to my old stomping grounds. My grandmother is so funny. I wanted to post a picture of her on her birthday on here, but some of my cousins is gonna get back to her, and I'm gonna get fussed out. So I ain't even gonna post it. I ain't gonna post it because I'm gonna get in trouble. But first and foremost, thanks for joining. I don't know if anybody on here yet. I'm just gonna go ahead because I'm tired, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say prayer. Father God, thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for each and every one of us that woke up this morning, Father God. Thank you for being our provider. Thank you for keeping us when we think that we can't go no more. Thank you for just being there with us in the midst of all this chaos that's going on all around us. Um, Father God, please help and be there for anyone that's going through any type of anything, mental illness, grief, just anything, Father God. I need you to show up and show out for each and every one of us, everywhere, all over this world. Thank you. We love you, Jesus. Amen. All right. Today, I know I didn't, today is Tuesday. I didn't do the show Thursday. I'm still trying to get back into just get back into things. I know y'all probably saw I started something different. I went on and start doing some little skits, you know, past the Sadie. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm gonna be doing a Mo show, and other days y'all might see Pastor Sadie, try to give a word or something. I'm just trying to teach people about God and stuff, and try to make it a little funny. Maybe people will stay on the video and listen, but it's always going to be a message. It's always going to be a message. Um, I don't know. I'm just in a space right now where God is just giving me all these different things to do, and taking me these different places, and it's still new to me. It's exciting, and it's also challenging because with that, life is still going on all around me. That's what I was saying about far as like trying to keep the chaos out and keep the noise out and try to stay focused on the path that you're on. And when you're going through stuff and you grieving, or you depressed, or anxiety, or just anything, like sometimes we lose ourselves in that moment instead of sticking in the moment that we in. And then we be praying, and we really supposed to pray and give it to God and leave it alone. And sometimes we pray and we still worry, and it's like God saying, "Hey, how you gonna tell me to take care of something if you still trying to take care of it on your own? Since you think you got this, I'm gonna step back." And we be wondering why things ain't going the way we want them to go. But sometimes we stop it because we say we trust God, and then we still question Him, or we still try to take care of a situation that we asked Him to help us with. So you can't ask Him to help you with something and then try to do it on your own, because then it's like we don't have the faith that we supposed to have. Faith. Sometimes you gotta be strong, and you gotta be committed, and you gotta be dedicated to your faith, because if not, all kinds of stuff can get in. Not just negative thoughts, negative energy. Sometimes we block our own blessings. I have done it before. Like, you gotta keep your peace, your faith, um, and you gotta stay committed to whatever it is you're trying to do. Like I tell y'all all the time, it's something And each and every one of us is a purpose for each and every one of us. All of us is on an assignment. A lot of us don't know what assignment we on. A lot of us don't even try to tap into what it is God trying to do in our life. We just do whatever we want to do, or some of us just do whatever the next person doing, or just all different types of things like that. And it's so much going on that I understand, because it's hard trying to maintain what you got going on in your life, and then you got things going on around you. You might got loved ones that's you losing loved ones, or people that you love losing loved ones, or people getting sick, children acting up, um, or if you got adult kids, they getting into things that you don't really want them to get into. It be so much that we be having to deal with. And I'm not just saying women, I'm talking about a lot of us, men too, because believe it or not, it's single fathers out here too, just as well as it's single mothers out here, and it's so much going on right now, and this we in a day and time that we really gotta get our faith up, and we gotta be strong, because if not, the way this world going, it's gonna break us. It's either gonna break you or make you, like they say. It will tear you down. You know, depression. You don't want that. You definitely don't want that. It take a long time to come out of depression. It take a long time to get back to a space where you used to be, and then you slip into depression, and it's hard to come out of depression. I'm a victim of it. Like, no, I'm not a victim of it. I'm a survivor of it, and I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Anxiety, I still suffer with that a little bit, but mainly when I'm driving, I notice it. That's when it kick in a little bit, if I'm when I'm driving and stuff, or when I get late phone calls. My anxiety get to going. Them late phone calls, you be scared, like, oh my God, something happened. And sometimes it don't be that, you got that drunk cousin like, girl, what you doing, and all that. But it's so much going on. I mean, all these mass shootings. um, I watched the live, I want to say a couple of days ago. Time flying by so fast. Maybe it was last week, where the shooting happened out Charlie Hill, and the police was sitting in a car. Um, I had to think about it. At first, I was like, that's so messed up. Oh my God. Like, how can she just, because I heard it was a woman, how can she just sit there and let something like that go down? She didn't even try to go chase. And then I had to think about it. Coming from retirement of doing that type of work, I'm like, wow. You still got a family. She's a woman. She might be scared. Excuse me, your Jador, I'm online. I apologize, but I heard she was a woman. I don't know because I wasn't there. That's just what I heard. She was a woman, and I think she was sitting in the car, and I think she was by herself. So with that being said, I put myself in her shoes, and I'm like, wow. If it was me, would I have chased the car? Would I have jumped out? Would. So I do know this. I would have went to try to give aid to the person that was hurt. I know I would have done that. But I heard people saying, like, she let the car get away. She didn't even try to chase him. She didn't do this. She didn't do that. But remind you, she's still a woman. She might have young kids, older kids. She might have a family. She might have been scared. A police is a hard job. All police is not bad. And what if she would have chased the car? And what if they'd have cornered her and then killed her? I took it. I had to really sit back and think about it, because at first I was like, "What?" And I was saying some negative things, and I had to catch myself. You know, First of all, who am I to judge? And then I was thought about the young lady, the police officer that got killed out Brooklyn a couple of years ago. And I was like, she was just sitting in her police car and somebody came up and killed her. So it's like I go back to the system. I go back to the system. They put us in these situations where people don't know what to do. Whether you're a police officer or whether you a civilian. And it's sad. It's very sad that she didn't do anything. She could at least got out to help the person that got hurt. But if she would have chased them, what if they would have cornered her? I don't know how many people was in the car. I don't know how many guns was in that car. Like she might have been scared because I said something negative, and that's the only reason I'm bringing it up, because I had spoke negative on the situation, but then I had to rethink and I had to go back and I had to put myself in her shoes. And I think a lot of us should do that before we judge people, before we just jump to conclusions of what, if it was me, I would have done this, I would have done that, and this, and that. But before you get to start talking and judging, put yourself in the person's shoes and really think and really play the situation out in your head. If it was me, what I would have done. Because 9 times out of 10, I probably would have done the same thing. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. Because a lot of times, stuff happen and our brain might freeze. I think they call it going to shock. You ever did that, go into shock and don't know what to do? And the reason what made me think about it is because anybody that been following the show know that my first child passed away at the age of 4.5 months. And I found them and I ran out the house. So that's why I had to, I had to take back, I'm trying to take back the negative that I had said about the woman officer. Because I found my child deceased and I just ran out the house. And thanks for joining, y'all. Thanks, Latonya. Thanks, Danielle. I probably would have went into shock. I think I went into shock and I ran out the house and went called, next door, and I ain't never go back in there. And that was my own child. And yes, I loved my sons to this day. My children that I have now know about their brother. And I had him when I was 17. And I had my son when I was 20. And I had my daughter when I was old. But they know about their brother. And I loved my child. Of course, we love our children. So I had to just, I just wanted to take back the negative thoughts and things that I had said about the woman officer. That from what I hear, like I said, allegedly she was by herself sitting in a car inside the shopping center. And don't judge. Put yourself in people's shoes. She might have been scared. She might have froze. And to be honest, I be strolling through social media, and these young guys out here, they be having guns in their videos that look like they in the army or in the service or something. So people saying she could have chased the car, but what if she'd have chased the car and then lost her life? And then her kids won't have no mother. Like it's just so much that we dealing with, and everybody want to point a finger, and that's why I'm like, we need unity. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, all police is not bad, all of them not, but let's stop judging people. Let's stop judging people because it's not right. And I'm saying that for myself too, because I did. I judged. I said a whole bunch of stuff, and I had to think about it. And then I sat back and I thought about it and I felt bad because I'm like, wow, if it's true of what I heard, allegedly she was by herself sitting in a car. If it was me, I probably wouldn't have chased that car neither. What if it was 4 guys in there with big guns and she went to chase them and they just started shooting at the car? She lost control, got shot. it could have went all kinds of ways. Now, go over to aid to help the person once the scene was clear. Yes, of course I would have helped the person. I might would have tried to write down the tag number or something, but you know, we gotta stop judging people. We gotta stop judging people. We gotta put ourselves in people's shoes and try to understand what's going on, because this world is really messing people up. I think the pandemic did a lot to a lot of people. We got so many people that's dealing with mental health illness, and it's it, it it's just unbelievable. And then we don't even have the help out here for them. First, at one point, they said if so many people that they only had help for children. Then I know somebody that called for help for a child. They said 13 and under, and they said they didn't have the help for them. So, do y'all got help, or are y'all just telling people anything? Or do y'all want to help us? That's why I'm saying we got to get together and do something. You know what I mean? If we start really, having meetings and going down City Hall, suggesting things, because this is our community we live in, and we think that y'all not doing a good enough job. We think y'all should do this, or we need help over here with this. We gotta let them know that we care, because what's going on is they don't care about us, and a lot of people, them people, they protect it. You know what I'm saying? They do what they do. They protect it. Officers, they got patrol cars sit outside their house and all kinds of stuff like that. We gotta let them know that we want some help. We want to see change. It's no way that we gotta be able to be at a place where we don't want to go school shopping because I don't want to go to the mall, so I'm gonna order everything online because I ain't got time to be looking around to see if somebody in here ready to do a shooting. Like, it's just getting out of control. Yes, I know it's a shortage on police officers, but with all the stuff that's going on, a lot of people probably not going to apply to try to become a police officer. The world has really changed. Back in the day, I remember when people wanted to be a police officer. Mr. Officer Friendly used to come to the schools. You know, they had relationships with the communities and stuff like that. Like, things have changed, and it was a lot of bad police officers too, and that's why I say we gotta stop judging everybody. It's not a lot of it ain't all bad police officers, and a lot of people want change. They don't know how. We gotta get together as a we got more unity. Family, because that's what we are. We are a family. We are a family because I care about y'all. Y'all care about me. I care about y'all children. Y'all care about my children. We gotta let them know that, we gotta come up with ideas. That's why I was trying to start the movement. That way we can let them know, well, we willing to do this. We got these groups of men that's willing to do this. We got this organization that's willing to do this. We got this, that, and the third, and all this. Because there's so many organizations out here other than Safe Street. And I don't hear about them. Only hear about Safe Street on TV, and they don't talk about the other organizations that's out here doing big things and helping people. Oh, thank you, Tamika. I miss you so much. Can I come down to the lounge, the Style Lounge, and come and do an interview with you? Because if so, I'll come down on Thursday. I You got some nice stuff too. Styles Lounge. I hope we can make it happen on Thursday so everybody can see some of your items and stuff. Every time your models come, I post them. She got some nice things, y'all. And not only that, this woman right here, when I tell you, she is awesome. Not only is she is an entrepreneur, go-getter, she got a beautiful heart, beautiful spirit. She will help anybody. I mean, We met years ago. She was the manager for Downtown Locker Room. I was the armed security officer. And a lot of times you go places and you out there with customer service. And she had the best customer service. I mean, you ever go in a store and you just want to look. By the time you leave out that store, you was buying something. Because Tamika, she knew exactly what to say, and she just was awesome. Somebody said, no, I'm just looking. I just want to look. They was leaving out there with some bags. That's how much of a sweetheart she was. Like, she just, I mean, she ain't calling them or nothing. She just know how to talk, and she just well-mannered, and she always would be there and help somebody out. She would give them a deal. Like, people coming there trying to get school clothes or whatever, like, this lady is awesome. And not only that, she also teaches children how to start their own business. Like, she do so much. Tamika, you awesome. I always shout you out. And matter of fact, let me know if you still doing that, because remember the adults wanted you to start a class with adults, because there's a lot of adults that's trying to do things and they don't know where to begin or where to start. And I keep telling people, if you don't know where to start or where to begin, just do it. Just do it. And that's where I was at. The Pastor Sadie skit, I was sitting on it for probably a year. And yesterday I woke up from a nap. And I said, you know what? Come on, I'm gonna do it now. Cause if I don't, I'm not gonna do it. I've been waiting for a year, saying I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And sometimes you just gotta do it. You just gotta act on it, because if not, it be the devil. It ain't nothing but the devil saying, don't do it. Like, you gonna look stupid. People ain't gonna like it. Don't. I tell you, especially when something is inside of you and you can feel it, like you can feel it in your gut. That ain't feeling it in your gut. That's God talking to you in your spirit, telling you that's what I want you to do. That's why I say sometimes we knock our own blessings. We gotta be patient and just listen sometimes, and He gonna guide us, and trust and believe. It's something that each and every person on this earth has a purpose, and that's why they're here. You know, move, Lola. I'm sorry, but we just gotta follow our dreams. We need more unity. We need, first, I ain't even gonna say females. We need people to stop talking about each other, hating on each other, be happy for each other. Because at first it was the women, but you got some men out here that do this, that do it too. Like, and it's ridiculous. I mean, I was in the era when we was growing up, men ain't do stuff like that. But this day and age, I don't know what is going on. Sometimes I think they put something in the goddamn food or something. Like, y'all think it's a game, but I'm trying to tell y'all, we got, the youngest I seen was probably about 17, on drugs. Well, on the stuff, because I don't know what they got out there now. Some of that stuff ain't even drugs. My sister worked at a hospital. She said stuff be coming up in people's system that it's just ridiculous. Like, and I don't understand. Like, they put us in a position, the system be putting people in a position where they feel like they got to do any and everything to try to get it, because they don't have no faith. They scared. And I know how it could be. Trust me, I done been broke, and I done had a few dollars. I'm humble. I ain't no flashy person. I ain't into all that or whatever. I can be when I want to and stuff like that. But that stuff don't move me. But I know the situation. I know how I feel to say, what are me and my kids going to eat tomorrow? And God will provide, but sometimes you won't have that faith and think He going to provide and say, you know what? I'm a bust a move, as we call it, when we ready to do something stupid. I'm going to use the example. Say, like, if I boost. I'm going to bust a move. I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm going to boost some stuff, and I'm going to sell it, get me and my kids something to eat. And then you mess around and get locked up. And the whole time, God already had it set up Whereas though somebody was gonna call you out the blue and say, "Hey girl, what you doing?" And you be like, "Nothing." Say, "Dad, you sounded down. What's wrong?" You might don't want to tell them what's wrong. Be like, "Well, I'm about to come over. Let's order something to eat." Bam. And then fed you and your kids. But sometimes we don't wait on God. We be so scared because of maybe something we've been through in our childhood or just been through in life period where we losing our faith. And the world is getting the way the world is getting right now. We gotta have our faith. We gotta have our faith. You know. And like I said, the devil been tearing me apart. But I promise you, you know, some days I ain't gonna lie, some days he do get the best of me and I don't get on here. But I tell you one thing, I'm gonna fight him with everything I got in me. And I praise him no matter what the situation is. I praise him. Now I'm gonna keep on praising him and I'm gonna keep on praising him. Cause guess what? I feel like he messed with the wrong one. I tell him all my husband be thinking I'm crazy. I be talking to the devil like, yeah, you mess with the wrong one. Yeah, I'm the one in the family. We breaking generational curses in this family because I'm going to go toe to toe with you. I be talking to myself sometimes, like, because that's how serious I am with this thing. And I don't want to see that just for me. I want to see that for everybody. I want to see that for everybody because we came a long way. And I'm talking about we came a long way. And we ain't come this far to be going back. We ain't come this far to be going back. We got a lot of people that's doing beautiful things, that's doing so much. But guess what? We got a lot of people that's hating. We got a lot of people that won't share their information. That's why I started this. Because here I am. I'm going to share your information. Whatever it is you're doing, holler at me. I'm going to get the word out there. Get it to my followers, my friends. They going to, because I mess with some good people. And they going to pass it along. And that's how we going to do this thing. we going to support each other. And that's how it's supposed to be. But you got people that you going to look at somebody else's situation and you want it so bad. But don't even know what it took to get them there. What it took to get them there. Like, you don't know people's struggle, you know? And it ain't for everybody to tell you everything they going through. Because a lot of times people can't even hold a secret. And sometimes it ain't even really about a secret. But if I'm sharing my business with you and telling you, like, girl, I'm messed up right now. You know what I'm saying? I got to get this light bill paid. Next thing you know, you go outside 2 days later. I heard the lights may get turned off. Like, so people is hurting by themselves and holding it in. That's why sometimes you go places and you be like, Dad, why she acting like she got attitude or why she so angry? And when I say when you go places, I ain't saying being around people you know. I'm saying like maybe go to a store and you get a cashier that's aggressive and angry because she probably going through some stuff, you know. And I said from now on, when people be like that, I ain't gonna go rah rah back with them. I'm gonna say bless you, and I hope you have a blessed day. And I'm gonna keep it moving because people are hurting so bad, and I'm one of them. I'm hurting bad as I don't know what. But I promise you, I'm gonna keep going. 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 I'm not letting the devil win. Not on my watch. Not while I'm here. I'm not letting my granddaughter grow up in no world where there's all this chaos. If I can't get nothing done, at least when she do grow up, she can say, my grandmother used to do this, she did that, and they're going to still be talking about how I tried. Whereas though I might can open up a wave for when she get older that just off of me trying that God going to release it to her. Because he answered all prayers. It's just he do it on his time. And that's a lot of people's problem too. You know, we think if we go for a job and we don't get the job, oh my God, he done let me down. No, he ain't let you down. He might got something better for you. He might didn't get you that job because what you didn't know is the girl that you don't really like and y'all fought back when y'all was teenagers and y'all don't get along, this, and that. She worked there too and you don't even know it. So God don't want you to have that job. Hey, cousin, I love you too. So it's just, we just need more unity and we need more togetherness. We need more of a lot of stuff. But we got to start somewhere. And that's all I need, you know. It's a few good people that don't mind trying to get some things done or trying to start some type of movement to show Maryland, because I ain't gonna say the city, because we got the county too. We got, oh no, I had started late. I was with Grandma Lil today. She called me this morning and said she wanted to spend the day with me, cousin. So I was excited, and we went everywhere. Girl, she a mess. Girl, we went out Emerson Village, went out Tri Hill. She gonna say, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm in my old stomping ground." I'm like, Grandma, you is a mess. But she was talking about you too. I'm gonna call you after the show. But what you know what? I know what it was. She want to come to your church Sunday, so I gotta call you after the show. That's what it is. But like I said, we need more unity. We need more togetherness. And I just don't understand why people don't want to do that. You got different people that want different things. What's for you is for you. What's for her is for her. What's for him is for him. But trust me and believe me when I say God got something for all of us. And something is inside of all of us. All of us got a purpose. A lot of us don't know what our purpose is. A lot of us even scared to tap into what that person is. I was scared to tap into it. But I'm here now, and now I understand it more better, and I'm going to listen. And I'm going to keep on going forward with God planned. Hey, Rachel. Thanks for joining. Good to see you on here. Oh, my goodness. I ain't seen you in a while. But I just want to see things get better. Like I said, it ain't just about Baltimore City. It's about Maryland. Because we got stuff happening everywhere. Howard County, Carroll County, Harford County. It ain't about none of that Baltimore City this, Baltimore City this, Baltimore City that. Because guess what? Mostly everybody that's moving from out of Baltimore City, they moving them to the counties. So we're going to have violence going on. But this is my thing. And I want y'all point on this. So they call you and they say, we want to relocate you. You got your voucher. And it ain't nothing wrong with Section 8. It's something that take you to the next level. You got a voucher. But here's the catch. You got to move to Carroll County. You don't got no car. But where you live at, it's kind of a little rough. You want some better schools for your children. So you take that move. And you move all the way out in this county. You don't got no family out there. You don't got no car. Your kids start growing up, meeting other kids. You got more city kids coming out there. And then they start hanging together. They start treating it like how it is when they was used to where they used to live at. And it get rough. People get in situations. And first thing you say, I got to get a car. I'm going to do this. I save up me some money, get a car. And that way I can get a job. And then people start doing illegal things to try to get themselves in a position to do legal things. And that's where a lot of us mess up at. Because we don't have the faith in God that He's going to take care of us. That we'll be willing to do something illegal. Only just for this minute. Because I need it. Because I got to worry about how I'm going to get this car. They done moved me all the way out here. And now I ain't got a way to get around. The system be setting us up. And people don't be seeing it. They be setting us up. We got to get together and let them know that this is what we need. This is what we want. We want to see this better. And different things like that. They talk about these juveniles. And yes, they are off the chain. But some of them are followers. They just following the real bad ones. It's some of them that if they had something to do or somewhere to go or an organization that can do some things for them and teach them some things, they would do it. But you got so many kids out here that's followers. And then you got the adults that's going to take control of a situation. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get Shorty a couple hours, go steal his car. You know what I'm saying? His mother get high. So I'm going to, you know what I mean, get him steal the car. And I'm going to get him $100 because he wants some tennis shoes. You got people like that. So make it make sense. Because I know nobody wouldn't want nobody to do that to their child. So it's just so much. And a lot of people just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. People are hungry. People are hurting. People, bills need to be paid. And when you don't have no faith, it's like you're going to go to the next best thing that you know how, or what you think you know how, or what your family used to do. Them generational curses I'm talking about. You know, if your father was a hustler, your father's father was a hustler, 9 times out of 10, I want to be a hustler because I've been looking at my father and all this other stuff. You know, it just be so much. It be so deeper than what people see and what they realize. But they be so quick to judge somebody. Just like I talked about a young lady. I didn't talk about a young lady. I said me. I said, what if my grandmother was an alcoholic and my mother was an alcoholic, and then now I'm drinking, and everybody like, she an alcoholic. Well, what do I know? I don't know no better. That's all I saw. When I used to go to my grandmother's house with my mother, that's what they did. Everybody drank. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drink. You know, I ain't seen nobody go to work. I ain't seen nobody do this. I ain't seen nobody do that. Ain't nobody sit me down and teach me and say, you need to do this, go to school, do this. And by the time you get this age, you should start working on your credit. Don't get no credit card just because they send you one because you just turned 18. Like, a lot of stuff don't be taught. So we be faulting people and we be judging them when they don't know. So what's wrong with trying to help somebody instead of beating them down? That make it make sense. We want to talk about people, especially when people talk about people and they ain't even got room to talk about people. But don't talk about nobody. Help them. Help them. What's wrong with helping somebody? Ain't nothing wrong with helping nobody. Like, you should want to see somebody do better. You should want to see somebody get to the next level or break a generational curse in their family. Like I said, I ain't ashamed to say it. My grandmother she buried all 4 of her kids, all 4 of them, to drug addiction. And I'm going to break some generational curses in my family, you know. And I thank God that she's still here. And I'm going to do my best to try to make her so proud before she leave this earth, you know. All of her, it's 7 of us. All of us, you know, work and, you know, doing different things. But I feel like she deserves something bigger and better. That's why I'm trying so hard. I'm talking about where, yeah, like really make some changes. Exactly. We talked about that last week about how misery loves company, where a person that don't like me, and just because she don't like me, everybody she around ain't gonna like me and don't even know me. And that's one of my biggest. I hate that. And then when you say, why you don't like her? Oh, I don't know. It's just something about her. How when you don't know her? You didn't even get to know her. You don't even know. Do you know she'll do anything for everybody? Do you know she love hard, she love helping people? She put others before she put herself. Do you know that? Like, people won't tell you the good. They always want to tell you the bad. You right, Rachel. And Rachel, that's where I'm at. I'm at a place where that's why I just posted that a couple days ago. Peace be still. I need my peace. I'm not going to be around people that bring negativity. Or every time I say, and that's what took me so long to start that Pastor Sadie skit thing. And another thing, somebody posted today. Somebody posted today. I think it was Pastor Schroeder, Antonio. If you want to hear, what's up? But I think it was him, if I'm not mistaken. Stop telling people your dreams. Stop telling people your dreams. Hey Jen, thanks for joining. I'm sorry I had to push the button on you. I had to do the show late. You tell people your dreams, and the whole time they really your undercover envy haters. So while you're praying for that dream, they're praying that it don't come true and telling you why you giving you all the reasons why you shouldn't do it. When they should be saying, go ahead. My mother always taught me nothing beats a failure but a try. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people will see something in you. Dream killers, right? Dream killers. I like that one. That's exactly what they are. Dream killers. A lot of people I don't really like that one. Yes, they are. People is and it's always the people that ain't doing nothing. You want to talk about somebody that's trying to do all this positive stuff, but you ain't out here ain't doing nothing. Because they miserable. But a lot of people, the reason why they be dream killers is because they be seeing it in you. Like, I talked about that. I made a post. I said, start seeing in yourself what God sees in you. Don't worry about what people see in you, because they ain't nobody. See in yourself what God sees in you. A lot of times, God will give it to us. No, and see, and that's another thing. Rachel, don't do that. Don't never let nobody change you. Don't never let nobody change you. And don't start staying to yourself because of what somebody else did. Because that's you letting them, that's you letting the devil win. That's you letting the negative people that took advantage of you for being a good friend. All you do is let go of the negative, but don't never let nobody change you. Because if you that beautiful, giving, kind person, you stay that way. God made you that way, and you stay that way. Don't let nobody take you and turn you into somebody that's mean or that's Don't let nobody change you, because that's what people want to do. I'm sorry. Yeah, stealing from you is very bad. Yeah. Well, this is what I'm gonna tell you to do. Start listening. Because God will tell you. Start reading people's spirit. Read their energy. Because you can do it. Trust me, you can. A lot of times I say we don't tap into what's really in us because we're afraid. Exactly. And one thing I can't stand that a liar and a thief. I've always been loyal all my life. Anybody that know me know loyalty means a lot to me, and I always been that. And a liar and a thief, I cannot stand. So they the type of people that you just don't have around you, and I know it's hard. Even if you got just step back for a minute and regroup and get yourself back where you used to be, God going to start bringing people in your life that supposed to be with you on your journey that you're supposed to be on. But you can't really do nothing by yourself. I'm gonna tell you how I know, and I'm gonna tell you for example. So everybody know I had the show for 3 years. I stopped once for like probably close to 8 months or something like that, because I thought that I needed people to be with me. I thought that I needed a team. I thought I needed this. And God kept saying, work with what you got. And just keep walking and I got you. And when I tell you, I've been meeting some people that been coming into my life that, wow. I'm talking about people from other states and stuff. Like he been sending me on this journey, and he will give you everything that you need. Thanks for joining, Pastor Stroder. I just was talking about that post that you said about keep your mouth quiet, or something you said. Don't tell people what you're going to do, because one of the guests on here say they dream killers, because people are not seeing in their self what God sees in them, and I want them to start seeing in their self what God sees in them. A lot of people will tell you, "Oh, don't do that. Too many people doing that. You shouldn't try that. Oh, that ain't you, or that don't look good on you." Like who? Like what? People are dream killers. That's why you gotta keep stuff to yourself, like you said. And also, not even just that. It's like, don't be scared to try new things. Don't be scared, because if it's in your spirit, you can do it. God ain't gonna put it in your spirit if He don't want you to do it. That's why He putting it in your spirit. That's why you can't sleep at night. You keep thinking about it, and you keep thinking about it, and you keep. It's like ooh, because it's meant for you to do it. Don't listen to nobody else. Like I said, just work with what you got, and He gonna lead you the rest of the way. Trust and believe me. And when I tell you, it's a beautiful thing to be at a place where you have peace, and no matter what the circumstance is, I told you I'm going to keep praising Him. I'm talking about through all this pain, this grief, through everything. And I'm going to turn this pain into purpose. I'm going to turn this pain into purpose. Because at first I was getting upset because people kept saying, y'all know that saying, He don't put no more on you than you can bear. He only do it to the strongest ones, and this and that. And then I had to think, yeah. I talked about it. I talked about that, how our kids watch us and start mimicking and witnessing stuff that we go through. Because kids, you think sometimes they don't pay attention. So now your kids not seeing people hurt you so much that now they starting to not like people and be like that way. And you right, you don't want them to be that way. That's why I say if you need time to regroup and get back to yourself, it ain't nothing wrong with that. But while you doing that, make sure you put God in it. Stir up your little recipe. Regroup, get your peace back, stir a little bit of God up in there, and make sure you keep it up in there. You're going to be all right. I guarantee you, He going to bring some good people in your life. I bet you nobody won't be stealing from you no more and all that. And it's probably your fault, because we be ignoring red flags. You probably been They probably stole from you once and you gave them another chance. They said they sorry, or they probably said they ain't do it, and you was helping them look for it. And you know damn well where you put the money at, and you helping them look for it. And they playing you, acting like you, making you think you crazy. Sometimes it be us too, Rachel. We be ignoring the red flags. But I promise you, God ain't going to keep hurting you like that. You hurting yourself, because that's probably what it is, because you're a good person. You're a good person. So you probably was hurting yourself, because He probably told you to let them people go a long time ago, and you gave them chance after chance after chance after chance. But do not think that it's going to be that way forever. He will put good people in your life that's going to help you get to where you need to be. I'm trying to tell you. When I say it feels so good and it's awesome to be at a place in your life that no matter what you go through, you're going to praise God anyway. And what I think, I just told my little sister this. I said, you know what? The reason why exactly. We do serve a jealous God. Don't put no one before Him. But I say God know me. He made me in His image, and He know exactly who I am since I've been formed in my mother's womb. And He know what put fire under my feet. He know I was, like I said, I was sitting with the skit thing for like a year and was kind of nervous to do it. He know how I put fire under my feet. He know what to do and what pain to put me in that make me want to start coming out fighting. And that's what He does to me. And that's what He does to me. And now The devil can't do nothing. The devil can't do nothing to me now at all. He don't even faze me. I wake up in the morning, I do my first 48 and tell them, don't try me today. Don't try me today because I ain't for it. I'm letting you know, don't even try me, devil, because I'm not for it. I be talking to him because I know you right here. I know you got something in your plan. You're going to try to put me, as soon as I get in the car, it's gonna make you're going to try to make traffic all hectic. You're going to have somebody cut me off, but I ain't letting nothing disturb my day. And I have to do that every day because I told y'all the driving is where I get my anxiety at. No pain, no purpose. That's right. That's why I said I'm turning all this pain into a purpose. And it's awesome and it's good. I just want to see more unity. I want to see people, you know, and there's nothing wrong with complimenting each other at all. Just as well as he or she can get it, you can get it too. And like I said, you be judging people, wondering why they got this, why they got that. But baby, if you knew what they had to go through to get that, you wouldn't even want it. You wouldn't even want it, or probably wouldn't even be able to take it. You probably wouldn't even be able to take it. And I'm trying to tell you. So it's just so much going on, and we got to do better. And if we can just start within ourselves, then we can do something. Because once you start within yourself, and then we get together, because like I said, God put something in each and every one of us. Everyone on this earth have a purpose. If you don't know what your purpose is, all you do is got to keep moving. Or pray. Pray to God and ask Him. Ask Him, can you help me with my purpose? Guide me to where I'm supposed to be. And talk to Him. See, a lot of y'all don't talk to Him. Y'all just pray when y'all need a bill paid, or when y'all need a couple dollars, or when something happened or something like that. See, you can that like you said, Trina, we got a jealous God. You can't do that. You you don't. The cost of the story, but it all ends for God's glory. All right, now go ahead. Go ahead, cousin. Let me find out you ready to spit some gospel bars on me. I know what you were saying, but I just don't understand why people are like that. People will judge you and they be jealous of you. They do this and they do that, and the whole time they sitting around and they won't even try. They won't even try. You're gonna be jealous of somebody because they got a big old BMW truck, but you sitting in the house every day not working, and you mad at them. Now, what sense do that make? Go out and get a job, get your money up, get your credit up, and go get your money. It's just that simple. So why be jealous? That's what I don't get with people. But and then you got people think, no, no, oh, I'm gonna get it. And then, like I said, then they'd be like, I'm gonna do the illegal thing, and as soon as I get to this point, then I'm gonna get legal. It don't work that way. Trust me. Y'all know my story. Trust me. It don't work that way at all. It don't work that way at all. So we just gotta get better with ourselves, and be there for the people that you love, and spend time with them, and love on them while they're here. Give them their flowers while they're here. Like I said, the show was late because I was with my grandmother. Like I said, we ain't wait till next year she turned 90. We did her party this year because time waits with no one, and we don't know when God gonna call. And when He call, it's out of our control. So we celebrate her 90th birthday party this year, and we had a ball, and she is a mess. Yes, she is. I wanted to post her, but she already said if she find out that one of us put her on the internet, she gonna beat our tail. She told us straight like that. So I can't even post her. But it's a beautiful thing. Ray be 90 years old, been through all that. And I'm telling you, and that's why God got me on this journey, because before she closed her eyes, she is going to be able to say, my kids might not did it, but my grandkids did, you know? She gonna be able to say that. Like, a lot of times, it's different stories in the Bible where, sometimes you just put it in motion. Like I said, I don't know if I ain't saying I'm gonna change the world before I leave this earth, but trust and believe I'm gonna put something in motion where my granddaughter or my daughter might can take on, but they gonna know my name though. They gonna know my name. Trust me, they gonna know my name because I ain't giving up and I'm not quitting, and I'm gonna keep fighting. And whoever I can help in any situation, I'm gonna help them. They gonna know my name. Trust and believe that. I wish I could change the world, but I can make some changes here in Maryland. That's what I could do, and all I gotta do is get a couple good people with me that don't mind, that care, because we all got some family that we lost to these streets of Maryland. That's why I keep saying Maryland, because the crime is in the counties too. So we're not gonna keep saying Baltimore, Baltimore, Baltimore. We're gonna say Maryland, and they pay all this money out for all this. Oh, we ready to get a new harbor, and we're getting all this stuff and this, that. When we can take that money and do some other things, They say they ain't got enough police officers. How about this? They could do stuff like get armed officers that they have at different stores and stuff like that. They can make a way. They can make some change. They can put some metal detectors at the malls, because I don't even feel comfortable going to the mall. I'm looking around and doing all that now. Like, it's just getting too ridiculous. And if we don't let them know that we is concerned or we care, they gonna act like it's okay to keep just failing us. The system is just keep failing us, and we gotta do something about it. We gotta do something about it. I know I got about 4 minutes left. I'm gonna tell you how you know that the system is failing us. Oh my goodness, hold on. Get that candy. Lola, get out that candy. She done ate 5 Skittles. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, but how is it that they don't want to do cursive in school no more? They don't want to teach the children to write in cursive in school no more. So what they don't expect that our baby's gonna be making some big checks, and how they gonna sign them if they don't know how to write in cursive? They counting us out already. They counting the kids out already, and they ain't even grown. Cause if you sign a check, don't you gotta write in cursive to sign your signature? Ain't that how your signature supposed to be in cursive? So they writing our babies out already that they ain't even going to teach them how to sign a check. See what I'm saying? It's sad. It's sad. Lord, but I tell you, we gonna do some things. We gonna get them riled up. We're going to get them riled up. They going to know that there's some people that care and seeing what's going on. And I like to talk, and I got a big mouth. They going to get tired of my big mouth, because I'm telling y'all, if I get a couple of y'all with me, I don't mind going down to City Hall. We can stand outside with some signs. But I really think that it's really crazy that y'all don't want to teach children how to sign their signature. How are they going to sign a check? So what that tells me is, in the next couple years, it might not be no checks to sign, because it might not be no money. Everything will be digital. You get it? Like, they be doing stuff. They be trying to distract us, but God be dropping it to me in my spirit. He be giving it to me. We can't let them do this to us, y'all. We can't let them do this to us. The system has been failing us for too long, and we can't let them do this. We can't let them do this. We gotta let them know we see what's going on. We're not accepting it, and we just got, you know what I'm saying, just start doing things. Put some fire under their feet and make them move. That's what we gotta do. But I appreciate y'all for jumping on, and I hope y'all like the little skits, and I'm gonna try to do like 10 a week, something like that. I ain't gonna do it every day, but every time I do it, it's gonna be a word, but it's gonna be a word whereas though it's funny, whereas though when somebody watch it, it's gonna be catchy, and also teaches them about God. Because I've been studying, like they my cousins and them be teasing me, telling me I'm ready to be a pastor, but I'm not trying to be no pastor. But I really want people to learn about God and know Him. So it's just in me, and I just want people to know Him, because if you could just know all the things that He brought me through, and how He showed up for me, like I just I gotta teach people about Him and let them know that He's real. That's all. That's all. That's what I got to. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Call me. Let's get together so we can do lunch or something. Matter of fact, you can call me before the pool closes. Maybe you can come out and we can go up to the pool or do something, you know. But I thank y'all for jumping on. Tracy, you is so late, but thank you. I started this show late. I was with my I talked to you earlier. But I started this show late, since you're gonna have to watch the playback. Okay, I'm a message. We got each other number, Rachel. We exchanged numbers 2 years ago, girl. We just haven't been in touch. But we talked last year. But I'm glad you jumped on. I miss you. But I'm going to still message it to you just in case you got a new number or something. But I thank y'all for jumping on. And I will see y'all on Thursday. But let's talk about it. And Tamika, if you still on here, let me know if you want me to come down to the lounge on Thursday, so everybody can learn about the Styles Lounge boutique. And also, more skits is coming with Pastor Sadie. And I love y'all. And thanks for joining with the Let's Talk About It with Miss Mo on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I'm going to keep praying for y'all. And y'all keep praying for me, because I am hurting. Trust me, y'all. I'm hurting. And if anybody need anything, or if you need some assistance with any type of anything, if I can help you with any type of information, whatever it is, hit me in my DM. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know we're going to get it done. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all on Thursday. Everybody have a blessed, safe night. Love y'all.